Hey guys, it's Frederick. So I'm going to try and do a video analysis for you guys. I'm going to try doing it through this video, that way I can kind of show you everything about positioning and everything else instead of just doing it on a Word document and you guys having to read it. So, looks like New Game sent me a few video files from one of your games against the Vikings. So let's jump into it. Alright, so I saw right away that there was a kickoff goal, which isn't the start, but we'll see what we can do. Alright, so let's go to this and see what actually happened. So, Shui, I just want to look at how you take your kickoff. Instead of bouncing through the ball or flipping through the ball, kind of flip off to the side. If you get the front of your car, or even turn your car a little bit and flip sideways, you'll probably get some better contact on it. And then, New Game, instead of turning and challenging, you're probably better off just going straight to the net. That way, you're not going to get beat to the ball like he got you there. Basically, he's always going to have the advantage since he can read it, where instead you have boost and turn and he's there. Instead, just try and go back to net, and that way you can wait for a shot and hopefully react from there. But that's okay, so we'll move on. Alright, so good kickoff from New Game. You're able to follow it, which is perfect. So Shui, I want you to try and get up even faster on this one. New Game, it's a great pass through and you kind of are a little late to it. Let's see why. So, on the kickoff, Shui, turn and then go through. I don't want to bump him, and I understand that, but I want you to just try and boost and get as quick as possible. Right here when he passes it, you're at the top of your circle. You should be at the top of their circle. And that way you have time to just react as much as possible, get on top of that ball, and maybe even score. But we'll keep going from here. Alright, so you guys lost some pressure here. And then they go after the fake. Good save. Let's go back and take a look at why you lost pressure though. So, go back even further. So, Shui, you're the third man here. New Game turns, you got the boost, meanwhile you're empty. Yeah, you have 44 boost, not too bad, but not optimal. So you're kind of a little bit outside. And right here, you're all the way over here. You want to be right here facing where you were before. Instead of just kind of driving around, pick up some pads, maybe stay right near the center circle, go slow, make sure you're facing the goal. That way, once New Game gets beat, you can rush right over and maybe even beat Slurp. Instead, he has possession, you react, and he beats you. A little lucky backflip, but still. So we keep moving on from here. Alright, and let's see what happened on this goal. Alright. So, Coax makes the save. And Shui, I think he kind of turned in front of everybody here. So, right here, Shui, Coax is the 1, New Game's the 2, and you're the 3. You should be coming back post, and waiting from there. Coax probably won't be able to continue as too well, so New Game could be able to continue. Shui, meanwhile, you're out of boost. New Game has full, Coax is low, so New Game probably would have been able to continue and possess that ball instead of just giving it away. Instead, Coax is still low, Yeah, he's empty. New Game has some, but he's in a bad spot. And once Coax gets beat, New Game kind of challenges. You could wait a little bit further back, but that's a tough one. He had a good touch, and then the net's open. So, Shui, make sure you're rotating back post, and try and let the guy with boost challenge that. That way New Game can keep possession on that, instead of just giving it away. You guys might have time to pick up some boosts, pick up some pads, and do more with it. Alright, so keep moving on. Alright, right here. New Game. When you see that ball go out to the side like that, that's your ball to challenge. Coax gets that kickoff to the left. You should just start going up and challenging. Let's look from your point of view. Alright, so on the kickoff you go for boost. Yeah, so start moving up and challenging instead. Kind of far back. It turns out pretty well. He didn't get a good touch. In the future, someone better might be able to do a little bit more with that. It's good not to let them get a free hit into your zone. That way, you had a bunch of options here. Probably could have passed that across and it would have been a good shot for them, but instead he just gives it to you guys. So no harm from you guys from that, but something to think about in the future. So, move on. Good idea. Something to think about at this level. People like to just kind of hit it at the backboard. Instead, in this area of the pitch, from edge of the box all the way up to here, if you're in the zone, in this zone, and that ball's coming to you and you have time, like this, instead of hitting it there, look and try to hit it across. Let's do this. So, we'll get back to that point. There we go, right here. So right here, instead of hitting at the backboard, you hit across. There's no one to defend it. Shui is right in position to look for that shot. Instead, you hit it off backboard, and there's a backboard defender. Once you get to that level, people start getting pretty good at backboard defense. And then that chance is gone. Instead, get to right here, try and just side flip that right in front of net, right in the top of the box. Shui has a perfect chance for that then. Something to think about. Alright. So I just want to go back for a second because it looks like you guys got kind of mixed up on your rotation. So, Shui's going out, New Game's going out, Coax challenges. New Game, that's probably yours to challenge. Shui, let's see, a full boost. New Game has full boost now. Let's look at that. So, you guys are probably both in the same spot. Instead of hesitating, maybe just call out who's going, and that way you both don't hesitate. You get a challenge on it, but if you guys are maybe a little bit quicker, maybe you would have been able to create an opportunity. If Slurp was backwards, if you can dunk him, might get a chance. Instead, now New Game's kind of rushing back. We'll keep going. Alright, there's another mix-up in rotation there. So you guys are doing well at this point. Coax is 1, Shui is 2, New Game's 3. Let's see. So it looks like Shui and New Game kind of keep getting caught in between who's 2 and 3. Ideally, one of you is going to be further back. Let's see how this happened. So Shui, you rotate in behind Coax. Let's see, New Game. Pads. So right here, you guys got to talk. Shui, you're back, so you probably should be the 3. New Game's probably the 2. He's in position for the pass. So Coax challenge, New Game's looking for a pass. I think where we went wrong is partially Shui, you're up a little bit too far. Shui, you want to be right about here. Coax is challenging, New Game's ahead of you, so try and move back. New Game, I think you kind of mixed him up when you kind of turned around. So you're waiting for that pass. You should be maybe right about here facing forward. Instead, you're facing backwards. Shui thinks you're going back, and he kind of moves up a little bit. Because of that, you're in a bad position to challenge. Shui, you don't get to the best contact on it, and then there's an open net. So just careful in those rotations. Try and communicate out who's 2 and 3. Try and space out. Spacing is the key in this. So someone should be challenging him here. Let's see. So that's a bad bounce. Go back a little further. So Coax, you're the first one. New Game, you're 3. Shui, you're 2. So now, good rotation there, Shui. New Game, can't get to that ball, really bad bounce. And now Shui, you're 3. So Shui, you should be going up for that. If you can beat him. Maybe get a challenge on it. New Game's coming back. You should probably be able to get into the net by the time Slurp can score. Let's look at your point of view. Actually, before that, let's look at New Game, see if he could have gotten to that ball. So, good position so far. So right here, you kind of hesitate. So, and you stop. So you should know that he's going to get contact. It's kind of tough. If he gets better contact, it's going to go over you. But he doesn't. So I guess it's a tough one. Alright. But regardless, that bounce, nothing you can do about it. So you probably get back for a save if you needed to. Let's go to Shui's point of view. So can't really fault you there. So Shui, you're in position for a pass. Good. The problem is your low boost. So you should be calling out your low boost, and you should be taking the 3 roll. Right now, you're not going to be able to do anything with it, even if Coax gets good contact and makes a good pass. So let's see. So you can't go up for that. New Game has boost, but not much you can do here. And they get a shot. He doesn't score. So let's go back to that first angle from when this all started. So he gets a hit. New Game can't get it. So Shui, you should be back here picking up some pads instead of being here. You should be letting New Game know I have no boost. You should be, that way he can kind of make his way toward the middle. You can kind of pick up these pads, making a line back here. If you do that, you'll have enough boost, hopefully be able to contest that and beat Slurp to it. Instead, they get a shot. And also right here, if he makes a better shot, he scores. New Game, at this point, you might or might not know Shui has boost. So you should be rushing back. And then right here, you should make it a challenge. Shui can't challenge, he doesn't have boost, he's in a bad spot. So just rush. Let's go to your view. So, shut off post, down, rush out to challenge. You do get a block. Works out, Coax, great touch there. And Shui's down, but he doesn't have boost still. So, keep going. Good touch, new game there. Could have been a little harder, maybe. Great clear, though, that's what you want. Nothing to do with that. Sort makes a good read. Shui. Not the greatest hit, that's okay. Still keep possession, doing well. And new game, try and rotate out there. Let's go back. So, Shui is all the way back. Let's see, where's Shui? There he is. How much boost do you have? 47 boost. That's enough to do stuff with the ball. So, Shui, they're going up. Try and make a tighter path around the semicircle. You don't need to be too far back. He's not going to hit overhead with 47 boost. And meanwhile, new game. I don't think you have boost here. You got some boost. 56. You're probably not going to get a touch on that. Once you got past the ball, just get out of there. Pick up some pads on your way out, start heading back. So now you're kind of late to everything because you're caught up. Shui, good job. Good touch, good challenge. That's what you want. Alright, so that was a great pass from New Game. That's a tough one to read. I think you were a little bit too close. Let's go to your point of view. So, no, I think you're in the right spot. Just try and go up earlier. He had lots of time. No one's challenging him. Right there, you can start going up and just hopefully dink that in. Alright, so missed chance, that's okay. So Coax probably played it right there. Both guys are up, you can't really go up and challenge. If they beat you, it's a goal. So you wait. That probably should have been a goal as well for them. So let's see what happened. So Coax turns here and then you get beat. Let's go to your point of view. So you wait, which is good. Don't want to get too far. I'd recommend here probably try shadowing. So maybe instead of going so far back and giving him so much space, maybe being a little bit closer. Let's go to the top view. And that way, we'll go to Zach's point of view. So he sees you far back, he has all the time to do anything. If you were maybe right here instead, right there. See, he makes that touch and then you can maybe beat him instead. You're back here. And especially that turn, you were probably in a really good spot. But just as you turned, he got that bad touch. So then you saw you could maybe challenge him, but he recovered well. So, something to think about. Keep going. And that's probably another goal they should have had. So, see what happened as well. So, off the post. New game, beat one, unlucky bump. Coax. Maybe could have tried to challenge. You probably would have gotten beat, so that's okay. Shui. Let's see where you are. See, you're way too close there. Let's see. So yeah. So Coax is in a better spot than you right here, Shui, to be the second. Well, he doesn't have too much boost, so it's kind of tough. You guys need to talk out who's going to be the 2 there. The 2 can follow up that challenge. Coax, you're closest, so that's probably you. So you go, try and get touch on it. Can't, that's okay. Shui, you need to be back here in the zone. That way you can go up wall and hopefully knock that down, or react to that and get a block. Instead, he gets a free shot and misses. Alright, and they got another chance at a shot. Shui, let's see, right here. So I think you have boost here. Let's see. Yeah, you still have some boost. Challenge, go for the block. Good touch. He makes a bad one. So right here, Coax, you're 1, New Game, you're 2, Shui, you're 3. You just gotta go back post. That way New Game can come out. Instead, Coax doesn't have too much boost, I think, and gets blocked. Good challenge from that guy. And now no one's back. Shui should have been right around here. And you could have taken it, dribbled up the wall. Instead, they get a backboard pass. No one's there for them to follow it up, but that's something to be careful about. Alright. And careful with that rotation, Shui. Good pass. And a good shot. Got kind of lucky. Oh, my game just crashed. Let's go back to that. Technical difficulties, folks. Alright, so let's go back to where we were before. Alright, so Shui right here. So New Game gets bumped, you take it over. Cool. Good work. Right here. Instead, you should be going back. Coax, you should be challenging. You'll get a much better challenge. And works out. You guys got a goal from it. But it's not ideal. Thankfully, they gave you a ton of space. You beat 2. You beat 1, Coax beats 1, and you can't get the save. But let's see where they are. They double committed, that's why. We'll take those. No harm, no foul. Just careful with the rotations. Can lead to some problems. Alright. Miss, but that's okay. Alright, something here that kind of gave up the pressure. Alright, so let's see if you could have done here, Coax. You maybe would have been able to dribble. So yeah. Let's see. So right here. You did the right decision. I would have done it as well. Not the best contact. If you can boom that, maybe off their backboard, it's much tougher play for Zach. But not a bad touch here. You guys are in a line though, that's not good. Someone's got to be right over here and then they can boom it themselves. So let's see how this happened. New Game responds. So Shui, I'm going to say you should be way over here. you know coax is there, new game's dead. So you should be taking up the other half of the field. Coax has got that part just in case they hit it off wall, which they did. You got to be right, that car right there. And coax gets a touch, blocks it, and it goes right here. You would have been in prime position to smash that off the backboard. And then that would maybe give you an opportunity. Let's go back to 100. Go back from here. Alright, so they get possession. New game, try and clear. Not the best touch. Tough spot. You're trying to dunk him, I think, or block him. Let's see why they got that pass up there. So Shui could be got kind of in a tough spot. So tough read, but you want to try and get that on the wall. Let's see. So you're here, you see him hit it, instead you turn and hesitate. So right there, he's going to hit it, turn back. Let's go to your point of view. Good. So you're going to get beat, maybe go back toward wall. If you go back toward wall, then you can either cover the backboard, which you might hit it, or you can redirect it from here. So let's see what we could have done. So you're right here, go back toward wall, now you're over here, move forward, and then hit that off wall downfield. You'll get a much better clear. Instead, if you block him and it goes straight up, they might get a shot. Good speed from coax. There's another shot and a double commit. So let's see what happened here. So let's see. Shui got beat, and then new game. You probably didn't have boost. Yep, no boost. Shui, you probably didn't have boost either. So what do you do here? Let's see. Oh, there's the boost there. You gotta go get that. And it says it's not there for this angle. Let's see if it's actually there or not. There it is, yeah. It just respawned. So it's not popping up some of these angles, but you're out of boost. Well, maybe it's not. Who knows? Okay, boost isn't reliable in this. So we'll pretend that it's not there. What do you do? So you're coming down from the wall. Let's see from your point of view. Alright. So it's tough with no boost. You just gotta try and be faster. Kind of hesitate there. See that little stop. Right there. Just zoom up, try and beat him best you can. Get your car on it any way possible. Instead, new game's now in net with 0 and he's got a shot. Not a good shot, thankfully. But that's dangerous and you don't want to give them opportunities. Those will happen. Alright, good job rotating behind Shui coax. Double commit. I'm going to say that's probably new game's ball, but you had him beat. Someone just got to communicate. You read it really quickly. Let's see. So yeah, new game just gets boost. I'd say coax, you go for that new game, you wait. But you guys communicate. Either one of you could have taken it. You had tons of time. Okay, he was really slow to the ball, so if you communicate, let him know, then one of you beats it, and then one of you can follow. Let's see what happens here. So, Coax gets a touch, sway. Oh, you gotta go up much faster than that. Let's see. Right there, so that ball's bouncing out. You had full boost too. So, at speed is what leads you to be getting boost starved. It leads them to be keeping up the pressure. If one of you can get a big clear, even get the ball out of your half and get time for your opponent or your teammates to get full boost, that makes a huge difference. Instead, you get beat, and they keep the pressure up. Thankfully it worked out. Looks like they didn't really keep the pressure up in the end. Slurp doesn't get a very good shot, but he gets one. Don't want to give up too many shots. They have 7, 12, 16 shots. That's not good. They're going to be scoring. Alright, so you have the ball now. New game, good 50. And no one's there to follow up. I'm going to say Shui probably didn't have boost. So let's see. So there's the 50. Oh, you had boost, looks like. You just got to go. You didn't need to take that boost. You had full. Instead, they get pressure now. And they have possession. Let's go from your point of view. So right there, Huggy's not in the best position. He was backwards. So, got to be up further. You want to be right about there. So start boosting. Start getting there. And that ball goes across. It's a good pass. Start just challenge, even if you can't beat him. So just go, go, go. And instead you stop. And he gets a big clear. Not the biggest clear, but he still gets one. Don't want to give out those free hits in that zone. That's how they get the pressure up. And you also just give him the ball. And it looks like this leads to a goal. And there it is. So, let's see. So, they get a big clear, tough shot, good pass. New game, can't get a touch on it. Slurp gets a hit. So Coax, good job. And you almost unlucky that you demoed him, he slowed you down. Let's see what anybody else could have done here. So Shui, you got a challenge there. You do challenge, but you don't get good contact. Coax, you go back. Back post, good. New game. Let's see what your point of view was like. You had boost. So, looks like it was an unexpected hit. Take your time there. Try and stay maybe back post more. You got kind of drawn out because you thought it was going to hit the wall. So it's tough. So, after that, Coax gets the ball, gets a clear, and bumps him. So now, new game's going back. Let's see what happened to him. So, alright. I'm going to say that you probably should have been rotating it back a little bit more. So yeah, you don't get that touch. So now, either, so you probably start following up. Not much you can do there. Shui. Back post, good. So right now, you see new game, you should be waiting. Instead, you're right next to him, and no one's in a good position to challenge. So you're here, you start cheating out thinking that coax is going to get it, but he can't because of the bump. That's the reason that you need to stay back post until you get that clear. And if you're not going to stay, maybe even just stay in your little goalie box. But instead, you can't get a touch on that, he gets another touch on it, and it's a goal. New game can't get back in time. And new game, once you see he gets that touch, start making your way back straight away. Kinda aren't sure if Shui's gonna get a touch, but you don't know what it's gonna be like. So, move straight back. Oh, and they should have had another goal there. You guys are having a tough time off kickoffs. I'm gonna recommend maybe starting one of you cheating at a time. One goes up, one goes for boost. Instead, two are going there. Coax has to challenge. He has no boost, and he's the only one that's probably gonna even somewhat get there. Shui, let's see. From here, you're in that same spot as he is. But he takes a more direct line, he gets you. And then new game, you're kind of left out to dry. Again, same thing as that first goal. Thankfully this one didn't end up being a goal, but not ideal. So the thing I'm seeing most is people getting caught up between who's 2 and who's 3. The 2-person and the 3-person are either too far up or too far to the side, not in position to challenge. And because the 3's a little up too far and 2's not in position, then you're getting pressure on you guys the whole time. And once you get pressure, you get boost starved and shots start coming on net. And you guys gave up 17 shots in general. So just got to start working on being that third man, making those challenges, and communicating especially. That's what most of this is. If you guys space out, communicate who's where, especially boost levels. Boost levels, when you're starved, make a huge difference. They can kind of give you an idea of who's going to start being that 2, who's going to start being that 3. All right. Well, that's all for this video. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you. Take care, guys.